because during the last month, in August, I received so many good news and I just feel that I need to throw a Thanksgiving celebration in honor of giving me those blessings. And allow me to share with you these three big blessings that I received this August. Next, please. Okay, a new beginning. That's the first one we are celebrating today. And as you know, what you came here for is because I'm launching a vlog. So, to make it official, because Instagram cannot contain my thoughts. Nauubos ang letters ni Instagram sa akin. So, just really to continue my passion in sharing my passions. My daughter, my faith, my workout, Mama Cat, our whereabouts. I put up a blog. I decided to put up a blog to extensively and really talk more about what interests me, what goes on in my life. Although it's an everyday thing, a lot of people actually appreciate the little things in life that you share online. So I want to take it a step further and put up a blog so I can talk more about it. I have more space, so this is a better and a bigger avenue for that. So it's over at mummibites.com.ph. So that's the address, mummibites.com.ph. And in this blog, I have 5 topics, basically 5 categories: faith, food, family, fitness, and fun. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that as much as possible, as in every day, I post devotionals or books that I read or pages of books that I read that strike me, and I really can't help but share it. It's like receiving good news na you can't help but really tell everyone about it. That's how I feel every time I pray, every time I cook, every time I'm with my daughter. Kailangan ko siya i-share. Kasi the world needs more positive things. The world needs more lighter and happier things, di ba? So, faith, that covers prayers and devotionals where I will share more extensively the materials I read, my faith principles as a Christian woman, and I also have food. As all of you, I'm sure know, I'm into food. I'm into baking for 5 years already, but cooking very recent lang since I started Idol sa Kusina. So 2 years pa lang ako na nagluluto talaga, and now I really enjoy cooking in my kitchen. I enjoy na the hot kitchen dati kasi takot talaga ako. So all the experiments as I call it, all the happy accidents or those things na parang mali, but because you believe that it will work, it just turned out really good. Diba? So I'll be sharing the recipes and techniques that I learned in my little kitchen. Family, basically anything gummy. Kaya it falls under the category of Gummi Bites. Anything about my journey as a single parent, anything about raising a child, anything about Gummi. Her stories, her videos, her anecdotes, anything about her and my journey as a single parent. That will fall under the category of family. And of course, there is fitness. As most of you know, kahit kain tayo ng kain, sinisikap natin na i-burn sa lahat para hindi halata sa katawan natin na mahilig tayo magluto, mahilig tayo kumain. And there I will share with you my journey. I am not a professional in science, in working out, or however you call it. But I had my fair share of weight loss issues. Because I grew up, I was very big. And early on, when I started acting, of course, there's pressure for you to lose weight. So during my teens, it was very hard for me, and I really resorted to a lot of means to lose that weight. And baby pa ako, may baby fats pa, parang sinisikap ko talaga to lose it all. So there's gymming, and I also had to try slimming pills, which are not good. So this one is a very authentic account of what you should do and what you shouldn't, based on my experience. So it's basically to inform people na you have a lot of options, but not everyone you should do. There are those that you have to stay away from. So I will share it there. And also, part of my fitness journey, especially this year, is influenced by a mentor. I'm very blessed to have a personal coach and a personal dietitian, nutritionist in Mama Cat. Mama Cat, where are you? There, my trainer for how many months starting January. The only lady I know with six-pack abs. So, yun ang inspiration ko kasi may abs siya na 6. Okay, so she's the ultimate trainer for me. Why? Because she's a lady. she's a woman, she knows how the female body works. Hormones and all, and your age, all factors considered, she knows what to give you to get the goal that you want for your body. So she has a little corner there called Cat's Corner, where from time to time she'll share workouts, motivations, and whatnots, diba? Because she's already gaining a following. And I also want to give her that because I credit my physical body, my health, to her guidance. So I'm giving her that corner. And finally, fun. Just a corner of where bites and what about. Anything fun, any discoveries on food or places because I like to go on solo dates with Gummi. As in no particular plan in mind. We just go and then explore. And mommies nowadays, they like to hear about, uy, may bago dito, may bago dyan, you try this, you try that. And I'd like to be part of that also. Part of my sharing is, when I discover something, I really want to spread the word about it. Okay, so there. That's the first big blessing this month. The next one is, there, a new partnership. That's the very reason why I'm having it here at the Early Bird Breakfast Club. Because it is such a blessing for me that my favorite breakfast place invited me to collaborate with them and create a menu for their Christmas season. So there are more food items to look forward to during December to January because we actually had brainstorming and food tasting. Here I felt like I was in CHOP or Big Bobby Flay. Kasi the chefs Matt and Chef Matt, both are Matthews, they were explaining to me every dish that we pitched about. And it's very personal. The menu is personal because it revolves around Gummi and I, our preferences, why we are suggesting that, why we created that specific dish or drink. So there's a story behind it. So basically, we're giving you more reasons to have breakfast more than once a day. I mean, I love breakfast food so much, I can have it even during dinner. And you can have it over lunch, for lunch, diba? Okay, so there, happier Christmas with Early Bird. And finally, this one is a story of a second chance and an answered prayer. On the day of my mom's 50th birthday, I received a letter from Miss Tessa Mauricio Areola. She is the lifestyle editor of the Manila Times, officially welcoming me to the country's oldest newspaper as I write for a parenting column, which I'd like to call Gummi Bites, Parenting Bites from a Solo Christian Parent. It is such a blessing and a privilege to actually be invited. I mean, I did not submit my application or what, but they called me. And the one who called me, she's here now, Miss Angel Javier Cruz, the Vice President of Jimmy's Corporate Communication. Thank you, Miss Angel. So she's the one who called me and said, Hi, Bettina, my friend, she's the lifestyle editor of Manila Times, is wondering if you'd be interested. I'm like, I was tearing up when we were talking because 2 days before that's why this is called an answered prayer. 2 days before that, I was talking with my dad. And then my dad, out of the blue, mentioned to me, this was on a Sunday, Miss Angel called me on a Tuesday. He asked, Anak, hindi ka na ba magsusulat ulit? Because some of you may not know that I previously wrote for a newspaper, a tabloid, under the Star Publications in Galiong, Pampasa. I wrote there for 8 years. And then, in 2014, parang I decided na I doubted my writing capabilities because I felt na I was running out of ideas to write about and my passions at that time were not very clear yet. I want to write about something that I cannot stop talking about. And when this opportunity came in, it was to write about my journey as a parent, anything parent, which I think I will never run out of because it's a continuous journey and every day there's something new happening. And as a first-time parent, there are so many new encounters in your life, in your journey as a parent. All the more because I am a solo parent. So, mas maraming kwento. And that's why it's a second chance. And this is to testify how the Lord, number one, truly answers prayers. 2 days lang sinagot na. And secondly, this is a story of second chances. How God gives you a second chance at even greater things, to do better things. So, that's the third biggest blessing, and I feel